Disney is literally losing billions of dollars every single quarter, and somehow they believe that releasing this in the theaters is a good idea. It's not free to release stuff in the movie theater. Do they know this? Do they know that by releasing this in the movie theaters, they're going to lose out on more money than they already are? I mean, when we think of investments, right? When we think of investments, most people, most companies, they want a return on their investment. I mean, that's the way capitalism works, But I guess after years of pushing socialism over at Disney, these morons have forgotten. Because, listen, they spent, I think, 200 mil, maybe 300 mil on Captain Marvel 2, the Marvels. They changed the name. Now it's the Marvels. And they added Little Miss Marvel and WandaVision Extra number 52. That's the one in black and white. A lot of people forget that. A lot of people saw the trailer, see these posters, and they're like, who the hell is that? Well, this is who it is right here. For all of you that have forgotten, because WandaVision did have some viewers, right? This is Photon, right? You remember her. She got powers in WandaVision for whatever reason. Who cares? It doesn't matter. But she was an extra in that show. She was like a side character, you might as well give the FBI agent in the back powers too. Everyone gets powers now, but she got the powers, and they squeezed her into the Marvels here, right? Along with Little Miss Marvel, who also had a show on Disney Plus that nobody watched. Little Miss Marvel had the worst ratings of any Disney Plus show ever. So bad that they were like, oh, well, maybe it's because no one's on, no one is watching Disney Plus anymore. Let's release it on ABC. So they did. They released Little Miss Marvel on ABC, right? That's a national network, right? And this is what happened right here. Look at this. Miss Marvel, huge failure on ABC. Worse than the Inhumans. Nobody watched the Inhumans. You guys were probably like, what the hell is the Inhumans? Exactly. Nobody watched Little Miss Marvel on ABC because no one cares. That's what these idiots don't understand. These idiots over at Disney, they don't understand. They don't get it. These are comic book characters. The Little Miss Marvel comic book is a huge failure that has been rebooted countless times. Nobody cares about this character, right? So if nobody cares about the Miss Marvel character in comic books, right? What makes them think that people are going to care about Little Miss Marvel on TV, which they didn't. So again, they're like, "Oh, let's try it now in a bigger medium, right? Let's try it now in the movies." And this is what they're doing. They squeezed them all together thinking that it was going to be a success, right? And it's not going to be at all. Look at this. This is why the Marvels is destined to flop. Now, there are many reasons that they're giving you, right? Many fake reasons. It's all PR. They're going to tell you, oh, it's superhero fatigue. Oh, the actresses can't go out and promote the movie. So many reasons, right? So many reasons, but it's very, very simple, Disney. And you guys really should pay me because I've been giving you guys game for the past year. It's very, very simple, all right? Nobody cares about these characters. We don't care. No one cares. You're going to lose money, Disney. I'm telling you what you should do, right? Do not invest in putting this in the movie theaters. Do not invest in that. You are not going to get a return. You are going to lose more money. But I understand you've already spent 200, 300, who knows how many millions of dollars on this film. I get it. It's already made. Release it on Disney Plus. That's what you got to do. In fact, Disney, everything you guys have invested in, everything you have created up to this point, release it on Disney Plus or else it's going to fail. It is going to flop in the box office because for the past couple of years, the individuals that have been hired over at Disney have got it in their sick heads that they are able to push out dog shit and we're all just going to buy it, when that is not true whatsoever. And also, those geniuses believe that Marvel and Star Wars as well and Pixar, really anything at Disney, are tools to push out the woke agenda, to push out the identity politics. Because make no mistake about it, that's what this movie is. This movie is yet another tool used by Disney to push out identity politics, to push out the woke agenda. This movie is going to be an entire, thing about, the patriarchy is bad, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It might not be, but I'm pretty sure it is going to be. I mean, the writing is on the wall here, right? So, again, Disney, I'm giving you free game. This is all for free. I do charity. Release this on Disney Plus. Release everything you have created on Disney Plus unto this point. Fire everyone, right? Fire them all. Get rid of them all. I'm not just talking about executives over at Marvel. I'm talking about executives over at Star Wars Lucasfilm as well, right? And start fresh. Focus on characters that we care about, right? I get it. You guys already killed off Iron Man. You turned the Hulk into a whiny, joke. Thor, you clipped his balls, sent him on his way. He's out in space now, playing dress up with a little girl. Who knows? My thing is, let's go with what you have, right? And this is what you have right here, right? Right here. This is what you have. You guys invested a ton of money purchasing Fox, right? Purchasing the rights to the X-Men, to the Fantastic Four. This should be your focus. This is it right here. Start slow. Slow burn, just like you did with the MCU originally, with one superhero at a time. Let's start with Wolverine, Cyclops. It doesn't matter. You pick. Storm. It doesn't matter. These are all established characters. Start with Reed Richards. Start with one character, one project, and build it up to a team ensemble. Maybe an X-Men team ensemble, or maybe if you're going with the Fantastic Four, start with a build-up to the Fantastic Four build ensemble, right? Let's do that. You have all these characters you can play with. You have Doctor Doom. Disney, I'm telling you, this will work. This will be a success. But only if you stay away from the identity politics, if you stay away from the agendas. Because even if you have good characters, but you layer it with the dog shit, guess what? It's going to taste like dog shit. And that's what the identity politics are, right? That's what the woke agenda is. It is a sprinkle of dog shit, right? And even if you have a good product, even if you have good characters, a good story, but you sprinkle a little dog shit over it, it's gonna taste like dog shit, right? So stay away from it. I'm telling you, listen to me. They really should be paying me, in all honesty. The Count will never lead you astray, right? I'm here to help. I'm here to guide you to success. And I'm telling you, this will work. The writing is on the wall. Everyone is sick of the identity politics. Everyone is sick of the politically correct bullshit, right? Of the agendas, the woke agenda. Oh, we got to be woke. Like all that shit. We're all tired of it. There's a reason why these movies are flopping left and right. Because most, if not all, movie studios are too scared. They're too pussy to actually take the chance and give us a good story that is edgy, that doesn't include identity politics, that isn't focused on the woke agenda. Right? I mean, when was the last time we had a good comedy? When was the last time we had a Wedding Crashers, an Old School, right? A Superbad. What happened to that guy? What happened to the guy that used to make all those funny movies? Seth Rogen. Oh, they got him. He's one of them now. Yeah, listen, I digress. Disney, I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you, this is going to be a huge failure for Disney, a huge failure for Marvel. This is it is going to be the Marvels. It's going to be the biggest box office disaster for Marvel, for Disney, You know, it might be the biggest flop ever. I mean, hell, Disney's last project, their last big box office movie, right? That was Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Look at this. This is what it did in the box office. Now, granted, Indiana Jones is a far more popular, far more liked character than Captain Marvel, right? But because Disney included identity politics, they made this movie woke, with the whole capitalism is theft, all that garbage, making Indiana Jones into a bum, into a loser, all to make his female cast member the true hero, right? Because of all these reasons, and also because it wasn't a really good story, because of all these reasons, this is what this movie did in the box office: a measly $370 million worldwide. I mean, this is a movie that cost Disney $300 million to make. They lost around $500 million on this movie. Easy. And it seems like Disney and Marvel are saying, hey, we can do worse. And this is what they're doing. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to see this garbage. So please, do us all a favor, Disney. Don't release this in the movie theaters. If you can, shred it. Don't release it at all. Say, hey, sorry. We were just kidding about that. Do something. But please, I'm begging you, because I want Disney to succeed. I really do. I want Disney to win. I want everyone to win, right? I want you to win. I want me to win. I want everyone to win. Right? Now, we all can't win, right? We have to have some losers. And it just so happens that right now, Disney is the biggest loser in all of the entertainment industry. And I truly wish that was not the case, because at one point, I loved Disney. Listen, no one is a bigger fan of Disney original movies than The Count, right? I mean, Brink was my shit. Johnny Tsunami was my shit. You can't make those movies nowadays. They would not be able to make those movies. What was that movie with little Malcolm in the Middle, and he couldn't walk with the little carts, with the little go-karts. Anyway, listen, I'm telling you, Disney, seriously, right? Release this dog shit on Disney Plus, right? Apologize to us. Apologize to us for ruining the MCU, right? For ruining Star Wars. And maybe we'll come back. Maybe. But until then, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.